We're live.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our special council meeting for Monday, March the 21st. To get started, we will play the national anthem.
Sorry, just a bit of a delay. I'm having.
All right, thank you. Before we begin, we'd also like to acknowledge the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, including the Ojibwe, Potawatomi, and Chippewa, and the people of the Three Fires Confederacy. Just a reminder to members to declare any pecuniary interest that you may have, and those declarations shall be made both verbally and in writing. Before we jump into the agenda, although it wasn't on the agenda, today is World Down Syndrome Day, and I've asked staff to prepare a proclamation for that. So, whereas March 21st is World Down Syndrome Day, a day to raise awareness about Down syndrome and to celebrate the worth, accomplishments, and contributions of those who live with Down syndrome. And whereas there are an estimated 45,000 Canadians living with Down syndrome. And whereas we recognize their daily contributions to the communities in which they live and the families of which they are a part, those with Down syndrome are an important part of the fabric of life in our communities. And whereas we strive to educate and raise awareness about how important individuals with Down syndrome are to our community and advocate for inclusion and compassion to strengthen our community as a whole. Now, therefore, be it resolved that on behalf of the Corporation of the Town of Shelburne, I, Mayor Wade Mills, do hereby proclaim Monday, March 21st, 2022 as World Down Syndrome Day in the Town of Shelburne. So thanks, Jennifer, for preparing that earlier. Okay, so just a couple of items on the agenda tonight, and with council's indulgence, I think it makes more sense actually just in terms of the flow of material if we move the closed session forward and have that first before we go into the planner's report. So with that, can I have a motion to move into closed session pursuant to section 239 sub 2 sub C of the Municipal Act to discuss proposed or pending acquisition or disposition of land by the municipality or local board? Moved by Councillor Hall, seconded by Councillor Buffett. All in favor? That's carried. Okay, it's